It's so pleasant to drive at night. I got my car back from the mechanic. It now has air conditioning. The headlights are actually useful, not the old candlelight, only good for incoming cars to see me. The windshield is flawless. It feels like you're watching the road through a really high definition TV. Uh, I cannot explain it. It just doesn't have any scratches anymore, so it's very clear. It's so pleasant. I took the car out for a spin with no direction in mind. Driving in the evening and at night has to be some sort of emotional processing tool. I've learned that I spend most of my time avoiding time with myself. I watch YouTube, reels, anime, play some chess, masturbate, work, socialize. Sometimes it's so bad I just check my emails like 5 times a day. My hand is used to going through the motions of opening either YouTube or Instagram or my email. I just find myself there. I have no recollection how I ended up there. It's it's a technology blackout. From my understanding, this leads to unprocessed emotions. There is no time in the day to process what happened during your day, week, month, year. Your mind is just so preoccupied with external things. It has no time to go through whatever happened. And I believe driving sometimes in the right conditions can be this emotional processing tool. I drive with no music, with no real direction, maybe just a vague one. And because it's at night, it doesn't take that much brain power to actually do it, since there's not that many cars on the road, basically no people on the road. So the mind can just wander and go through whatever happened that's worth processing. Whenever I'm done with the driving, I feel lighter. So I know that it's doing something. I know that in the past, people used to have a lot of this kind of activities. Like you would go for a hunt and then, let's say you miss your shot. This is an example I've heard. And yeah, you feel like shit, but then you have to walk 2 hours home. So there's a lot of time to process that. I'm very thankful for having the car back and it being so much pleasant to drive. I realized I don't need a lot from a car. If it has air conditioning, it drives decently, it's somewhat reliable and you can see well. Uh, that's basically it. And it's really nice to get used to a car like I'm used to mine. It feels like it's an extension of myself. Yep, a thought that popped into my mind was that how much better would it feel if I had a Miata, which is a Mazda car that I really want to own at one point, even though I had never driven it before. I heard it's really fun and it's not that powerful, which I think would be perfect for myself. So I have to reel myself back to the present to actually enjoy it. There's always going to be a better car, a better apartment, better, possibly better everything. And the car I'm currently using, it's actually pretty dope. It's an old Beamer, but I like the aesthetic of it. I like how it drives, and yeah, I've grown attached to all its little flaws. Maybe something even close to love, but I don't know much about that. Anyway, see you next time.